Hi,
Hello.
everyone.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
Good. Welcome to Houston. We're here at the International Quilt Festival.
yeah, we're here with Ken's, and we're Grace Company. Sorry, I'm stumbling because it's early. We're getting. I'm Kathy Burrell, and this is,
Julie Pleasant.
and we're here with Ken's. Who do we have here with us
I'm
today?
I'm Kevin Clunch. I'm the owner at Ken's Sewing, and this young man here is Brad Bolton, is my store manager and our quilting specialist at Ken's.
Great to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us today. We are excited to introduce a new product, something that we've been working on for a little bit of time, and we're so excited. And Ken's Sewing Center is so excited that they've got them. They've got the pre-orders ready to go. They're ready for you to start calling them, emailing them, getting this new product. So we're excited to be here today. Where is everyone from? Now, we cannot see a camera because we're not doing it in our studio. That's so fancy. But we know that you guys are out there and watching. If you can see anything, Sabrina, let us know where people are watching from. Okay.
All right, you're gonna have to let us know, Ken.
Yeah.
Kevin, I'm sorry, I do that every time.
Ken's his dad.
That's a
All right.
compliment.
Oh, that's good. That's what we like to hear. So, why are we here today, Julie? What are we
We
introducing?
are here to introduce the mini quilter.
That's right, the mini quilter. It's not the cutie, it's even smaller. It's the mini. So, this is going to be something that's going to be awesome for brand new quilters, people that aren't sure if it's going to be their new hobby, but once they start using the mini quilter, they'll be like, oh, I'm addicted. I'm ready to quilt everything. I'm going to quilt my pants, my shirt, my bags, my quilts, everything. So, we've got something that is just right for the newer quilters
Right.
or people with less space, that sort of thing.
So
Yeah.
ideally, this frame has been made. It is an 18 by 32-inch frame. You can see it right here. This is for people that have space issues. This is perfect for an RV, for a small apartment. It could be you just have a little tiny alcove under your stairs for your sewing machine. This can fit.
That's right. That's right. It can fit anywhere. It's so nice and compact, but it gives you the same options of quilting just in a smaller area. But you can do up to large king size quilts if you want to. It gives you that option. So,
The mini
I actually
Yeah.
have a long-arm quilter that bought one to put in her RV the other day. She said
That's
that this was going to be perfect for when they were on the road to put in her RV and
Yeah.
put her domestic machine on there, and she could still quilt while she was away.
Well, and even guilds. I mean, taking your frame to a guild, that would be awesome. You're
Yes.
quilting with
Right.
all your friends. You can just carry this with you, pull it out of the car, set it up on the table. You're good to go. Everyone's going to want one because they will think it's so awesome. I mean,
Awesome
Yeah.
idea.
yeah.
I think we should point out that this is a frame that you put your domestic machine on.
Yes.
You do not need to go out and buy a new sewing machine or a long arm for this.
Right.
You can put your 8-inch all the way up to a 13-inch sewing machine on the mini quilter
hmm
and turn it into free motion quilter.
Absolutely. And I know, Kevin and Brad, you guys have all of the lines of machines there at your shop. You are ready. If someone doesn't have a machine, say it's your granddaughter, it's Christmas. I mean, that would be a perfect gift for her. Get her started quilting, get her a machine and a mini quilter. She'll be ready to go. Or
Absolutely.
him or her.
If you have a machine that has drop feed or feed dog cover plate, you're going to be able to use this on this frame. And we carry every
Yeah.
major brand. We're an authorized dealer for every domestic and even commercial sewing machines that's on the market. We've tested literally dozens of machines on this frame. It works very well with the correct hopping foot or free motion foot. This thing is going to work like a charm for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you've got one stuffed away in your cupboard that you haven't pulled out for a couple of years, it's time to pull it out. Let's get quilting. Let's start doing panels and squares and table runners and baby quilts and twin size and queen size and king size. Let's do it all. Yeah.
Right.
Let's talk about the frame itself just a little bit.
Yeah.
So the first picture we have here is the frame naked. There's nothing on it yet. So we wanted to point out to you, when it comes, it's very easy to put together. There are only 6 pins for you to get everything all together. And then it comes with a bottom carriage that goes back and left or right. And then the top carriage goes forward and back. Your sewing machine fits right onto this. And then you use this as your handlebars. You have the adjustable thingies. Yep. Yeah. And then these are to hold your sewing machine in, so you'll get it nice and tight. And just snap it off. There we go.
Super easy. There we go.
And then these are all of your fabric clamps to keep everything held down, and we're going to demo that on the other setup next year.
Yeah, so these are similar if you've ever seen our cutie frame fabric clamps. The nice thing about it is they've made the rails in a different shape, so it kind of will ratchet your fabric to get it a little bit tighter if need be, or looser. So that's really nice as well. There's markings on these, and so we're going to show you on the next one over what the markings mean. Brad and Kevin, right over here, you guys just got your floor model in, right? And
Yes,
you would have gotten this fun template. So this template is it's what it does is you are going to measure your quilting area with your machine. So depending on the throat space of your machine is going to tell you how much area that you have to quilt. So in this case, we would mark it with a little pen here. Our machine hits back here, so we're going to stop right here. And then we're going to move forward. And this right here is where our throat hits. Right here is the back of your throat. And then we'll go over to this other side. We'll mark this area where it hit, and then we'll move up and go to the top where it hits. I'm going to mark it. Okay, so with this template, we're going to cut out this area. And what you will do is it's reusable. You will go ahead and put it on your quilt, and that'll tell you where your machine is going to hit. That way you don't get weird square shaped circles when you want to do circles or swirls or whatnot. You don't want little square edges on those. So that gives you your area. It's just a nice little fun thing that comes with the mini quilter, something different that we haven't had with the cutie in the past. Also, with these new quilt clips for the mini quilter, they have markings on them. And what the markings will do for you is it'll tell you where your carriage is hitting. So you know when you get close to this marking here, you are going to be running out of space. Same with this other side here on this other quilt clip. And then towards the back. It just gives you a little bit more accuracy when you are doing your quilting.
That's what I love about you guys. You think of everything.
I know.
Grace is dedicated for quilters, and they just think of all the little things that's going to make your quilting more enjoyable.
Absolutely, and easier. And we, took into consideration with the price point on this frame, who would be purchasing it. And I feel like a lot of younger quilters, beginning quilters, newer quilters are going to be the ones that are going to be using this. And whatever we can do to make it a little bit easier for them. And so that's the engineers thought of all the little things on this quilter for sure. Let me,
so Kathy,
yeah.
Tell me if you guys can't hear me. What do you do when you're doing a bigger quilt? And I've sewn this section.
Okay.
How do I move it?
So let me show you. It's super easy. They've taken this into consideration as well. So you are going to leave. We're going to move this way. So we're going to take this one off on this side and on this side here. So we're going to take one side of our quilt clips off, the back one, and then we'll take this side off here. And we're going to assume our quilt is a queen size, so it comes way out here. We'll take this guy off here. And then look how easy they have made it. You will slide your quilt over.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
And then you can clip your quilt on right here. So little bit. That's a little trick that you can also use on the cutie frame, but I feel like it works really, really well with this mini quilter. So that's how easy it is to do your fabric management, to move it over to make a bigger quilt, bigger projects, you know, a bigger bag. Maybe you're making a bag.
Right.
I've seen a lot of really cute bags around here, so I think I might get one this year if I can find a good one. So, and then we do want to show you, we do have our little Rebel, which is the 13-inch throat space machine. I know you guys have seen it, but we just want to show you with the bigger throat space, you are going to be able to grab that template for me. All right. So guys, see with this, we've got more throat space, which will give us a bigger quilting area. So when we're using our template, we will be able to get a much larger quilting area than we had with our smaller domestic. So it's nice because no matter what size of machine you have up to that 13-inch, it will work on this mini quilter. Another nice thing that we have changed, and I'm going to come back over here to the beginning, is the way our fabric management is done with the clips. We've made these new clips, so when you have your fabric rolled, we'll come over here. Sorry about that, guys. These are connected to the corners, so they won't get caught underneath your fabric as you're sewing, and they just connect right here to your quilt clips. Super easy, super nice. It'll hold quite a bit of fabric. Let's do this one. It'll kind of show you quite a bit of fabric, so you can do those larger quilts. So that's something that we have also done with the mini quilter. Julie wants to show you. She's going to be the person showing you.
How easy.
Yeah. We have put a handle on the box. I know those of you that have purchased the frames before, the cutie, you're pulling out like this as you're going and put it in the back of your car. With the mini quilter, we put a handle on it, so you can also just carry it right on out. Now, Brad and Kevin, how can people order through you?
Ordering is really easy. We have ordering set up on our website now.
Okay.
I have quilting specialists at my store. I have 6 of them sitting there waiting on you to call with any questions that you have. We take your pre-order, and the day they come in, you'll be notified, and it'll ship directly to you. We make that super easy. But if you have questions, we want you to call us, ask away, because we carry all the brands of machines. Like I said, we've tested these, more than a dozen models on this. We have played and played with this and found out how to work this the best way. So pick up the phone, give us a shout, drop us an email. We can give you a call.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to say, if you're here in Houston, you can come by, try out the mini quilters, see how it works, play around with it. And then if you are seeing us here on this live event, mention that you saw us with Ken's live event, and we will make sure that we get you the best deal. Now, with Ken's Sewing Center, they always like to do something a little extra. So what are you guys thinking about this time with buying a mini quilter? Is there something you might want to throw in?
Yeah, we've talked about it, and we are going to do the quilters combo for free right now.
Oh my gosh, we have one of those.
Yes.
This is the quilters combo. So let me tell you, this is amazing. I can't believe you guys are giving this with the mini quilter. It fits so perfectly with it. It gives you your 24.5 by 6.5 inch ruler with the ruler guide edge on it. We have a 45 millimeter comfort cutter. I'm going to try to poke it out there, right there. And we've got a pack of true grips. This is like perfect to get you started on the mini quilter. Everything you need to start measuring your fabric, cutting your fabric. Yeah. So thank you so much for throwing that in. So if you come to our booth here, we're in booths. Sabrina's going to show you 127, 227, and 327. We are all this whole site, and you mentioned that you heard about the mini quilter. Yeah, and we will make sure that you guys get one of these. So we will make sure that you get this little extra here.
Yeah, when you call us, just mention that. Make sure whoever
Yeah.
you're speaking with that you'll get that. Just mention it to the customer service agent. We'll put that in your order.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I see a question that asks what
Yeah.
machines work with the mini quilter, and pretty much anybody's domestic machines are going to work with the mini quilter, and you know any machine you can find.
Right, and you're only just limited to your throat space. So the space between your needle and the back of the inside of your machine, you can see here we've got a Juki on our mini quilter. It's a 10-inch throat space, I believe. So it's going to give you a good 6.5 inches of quilting area. Whereas over here, we've got the little Rebel. Oh, I made a hole in our template. Okay, so over here, the little Rebel being a 13-inch throat space, it's going to give you a good 10.5 inches of quilting area. So really any machine that gives you, what, 6.5, 7 inches, it's going to work well.
And the great thing about, starting out with your domestic machine you already have, you can take baby steps into this. This is a nice thing about this frame. It's going to open you up to being able to quilt just like long armors quilt, having this size frame. So take baby steps into it. Use the machine you have, and then if it's not working for you the way you would like it, or you want a bigger machine, that's when you pick up the phone and call us. Because we carry all the brands, we can make recommendations based on what you're needing and the size machine that you're needing. It's going to work well with this frame.
Well, there's a question here about the weight of the machine. So yes, heavier machines can fit on the mini quilter carriage. They have engineered it to carry a lot of weight. I believe it's up to 35, 40, well, Rebels, 30 pounds, fits just fine.
And we've tested the Brother 1500 on the machine actually, and it does work great on this. So any of the 9-inch machines like they were asking about, Miss Chula was asking about, it'll definitely work great.
Definitely. So come by and visit us. Now, one thing we haven't talked about is the price point, which is fantastic. I mean,
that's the best thing about this.
It really is. It really is. So we have taken into consideration that quilting can become an expensive habit. So if you're not quite sure if you're ready to invest into a larger frame, larger machine, mini quilter is your good start to go. We are selling this for $299.95. I mean, a great Christmas gift. Kids can save up their allowance if they want to get one. It's something that a lot of people can afford. So that's really nice as well.
Now, Catherine, there are some habits that are bad, but quilting's a good habit to have. I mean, it's therapeutic.
It is, and it's an addicting habit. Once you get started, it's hard to quit it. I mean, you do your first quilt, and then all of a sudden you're seeing fabrics everywhere that would make a beautiful quilt. So it's a fun, healthy habit to have, right? It does. It keeps you out of trouble.
Another thing we're going to do for all of our customers that purchase, you will get the bonus, but if you live in the lower 48 US, we're going to pay the shipping on everything to you.
Oh, that is nice. That is a really good savings right there, because shipping has gotten a little expensive for everything. We all know, right? So thanks. That's a great, give Ken's a call. I mean, free shipping, that's going to save you definitely. You can kind of see we're all still setting up. There's cars going back and forth here.
Another great thing about buying a machine from us here is we've got people that install quilting machines and deal with these every day. We put them together. We test them out, and we know them inside and out. So when you call, you're going to be talking to somebody that's very familiar with the product, that's actually used it, actually taught people how to use it in the past. And we're here to teach you. We want you to get the most out of what you buy from us. It's really important to us that you enjoy this and anything you buy from us. So we like to take the time to spend with people to make sure they're getting what they're going to benefit from the most. So That's why we call ourselves quilting specialists, because that's what we do. We try to get the most out of your money. We know it's hard-earned money, and you want to be able to quilt. We got people here to do it.
And if you don't know what machine you want, but you know you want a mini quilter, post it in. They'll help you find one in your budget that will work for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the customer service at Ken's is amazing. I mean, if they don't know the answer, which 99.9% of the time they do know the answer, but if they don't, they'll give us a call and ask us and figure out, you know, what the answer is to your questions. So they will take care of you if you need any sort of parts or anything. They will make sure they repair on site. I know that, Brad, you travel around all over going and setting up. But the nice thing about the mini quilter is it's 6 screws. You don't really need anyone to set it up. You can do it yourself. I mean, very easy. 2 screws. I was told 2 screws, not 6. So, I mean, come on. Very, very easy to put together. So one thing that we did not, someone asked about the chariot handles. So no, the chariot handles will not work on the mini quilter. The mini quilter is made just to have a smaller footprint, easier to store. So we went back to our original cutie handles. Super easy to use, but your frame is not a large footprint, so you don't need something up and over. This works really, really well. So you can use your foot pedal. The foot pedals are going to reach because, again, the frame it's smaller than the cutie, and a lot of foot pedals do reach with the cutie anyway, so you know it's going to fit with the mini quilter. Yeah.
And then if you want to do pantographs from the rear, do keep in mind you just turn the carriage around.
Yep.
Lay out your pattern. Get yourself a little laser. Follow from behind. You can still do your pantograph.
Yep. It's very versatile. It's very versatile for sure.
We have all these frames set up on our sales floor. So if you get this from us, all you have to do, it doesn't matter what machine you have, and we don't care where you bought your machine. If we can help you, pick up the phone and give us a call, because what we're going to be able to do is show you and teach you the correct presser feet you need to have on the machine, how to set the machine up on the frame, how to get all your fabric straight and nice and neat like you need it to use your machine. I get this all the time. Customers will call and say, well, I didn't buy this machine and I went to the dealer and they wouldn't help me. We're going to help you. So all you have to do is just, communicate with us, and we can help you enjoy this frame with your machine that you have now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just think if you have someone on your Christmas list that is a quilter or just a piecer and they're ready for that next step, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
Inexpensive. It fits very nicely under the Christmas tree. It could be a good stocking. But it's just perfect, I think, for someone who wants to advance to the next step.
Right. Exactly. So one thing that we do is we have people pre-register for our events. Ken loves to do events. This is our 4th, 5th, or 6th, I can't remember, that we've had with them, and we were so excited when they wanted to have an event live from Houston, so you guys could see everything that's going on. For the next event, we'll probably have another one with them in the next month or 2. If you want to register to win, we always give a good prize. So we had those that did register to win. We had quite a few registrants this time. And we selected by just random draw someone to win a True Cut travel kit, because we figure the mini quilter is going to be traveling. Yes. So we also think that you need a True Cut travel kit. It's going to come with a small little mat for you to cut on, a cutter, marking pencils.
A place for you to put your fabric, to stay on, a little piece of beautiful, it's kind of like sandpaper, so you can put it on there, it's not going to fall off.
Absolutely.
You're sitting in the airport, you can be working on your piece.
Yeah.
Close it all up.
And take it with your quilter, mini quilter, and go to grandma's house.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Your husband goes fishing and you sit out on a picnic table and your piece and your quilt.
Exactly. So this is what we are giving away to the one of those that have registered online prior to the event today. And we are going, that would be a big forklift of some sort. We are going to do a drum roll and then we'll see who won. Are we ready for this?
Can you hear us, guys?
All right, here we go. Drum roll. And our winner is Janet Elliott. Thank you, Janet. Now, I know those of you watching are like, oh, I really wanted to win that. Well, guess what? Give Ken's a call. Tell him you want the travel kit. They can definitely help you out with that.
Stop by our booth here
Yep.
in Houston.
Yep.
Again, tell us that Ken sent you.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that we hook him up and you up.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. So, do you guys have any final thoughts on the mini quilter? Anything else that you would like to say to your customers, Kevin and Brad?
Well, first of all, thank everybody for watching. We appreciate it. We're glad to be live in Houston with you guys this morning. The booth looks great, but this mini quilter is one of the most unique things that come along in quite a while. Grace, it really does think about and test a lot of products before it comes to market. This is something that's been going on for a few years now in developing this product. So it's right out of the box. It's ready to go for you. Its setup is easy. The materials it's made out of are very durable. So this frame is going to last you a long time. And then as you get into quilting and get to liking this and you need a bigger frame, there are so many people calling our store all the time wanting to get into quilting. You're going to be able to easily sell that frame and get a bigger one or get a larger machine as time goes on, as you progress through your quilting
Absolutely.
journey. So the mini quilter is definitely a great way to get started and start practicing. You can do like they showed you all the way up to a king size quilt on this frame.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's nowhere to go but up, right?
Right.
If
Absolutely.
this works for your space, this is ideal.
Right.
But at some point you might go, I'm ready. I'm ready for that long arm. I'm ready for that 12-foot frame. I kicked my son out of his room finally.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Ken's can help you with all of your needs. I mean, no matter your space, from the mini quilter up to that 12-foot frame, they can definitely help you out. So give them a call, email them. They are taking pre-orders. I know these will be shipping before Christmas, so it will be a great Christmas gift this year. You know, give them a call, definitely.
We'll have it to you plenty of time for Christmas.
Yep. Yes. And if you're watching, come visit us. Come visit us here in Houston. You can't miss us. We're bright blue. Again, we're in 127, 227, and 327. We got 3 big booths here. So we'd love to see you. Again, mention Ken's if you'd like to get the mini quilter with the combo and the free shipping. We'll take care of you on that.
It looks like you guys have everything there. I can't think of one Grace product that's not in that booth.
Nope, I think we got everything here. Yeah, so if you have heard of Grace products and you know that you're ready for it, come see us, come try them, come play with them. We've got them all hooked up. Well, mostly all hooked up. We're still working on it. But by 5 o'clock today, we'll have it all hooked up, ready for you guys to try. So
somebody asked a question, how long will this price and the free kit last? Well, I was only able to reserve just a handful of these frames with the free bonus kit. So time is of the essence. We've already been notified. Several people's already called and placed pre-orders for this product. So now's the time. If you're thinking about getting this, you want to call us today because we'll be out of stock by the end of the day. The way orders are coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I think you have a week because this is an event. So we'll give you a week to get that free bundle. We'll take care of Ken's and make sure they get some more so they can get you those. But like he said, they're going fast. I mean, we are having our first shipment arrive and they're selling. They're selling out. So make sure you call sooner rather than later, definitely.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. It has been so great to talk to you live from Houston. Thank you for joining us so much. We appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I have to go back to work.
That's right. We got to finish setting up our booths and wait for customers to start arriving tonight. So thank you so much, Kevin and Brad.
Thank
Everybody
you.
have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.